Hello and welcome back to Don't Look Now. Just when you think you've escaped the mythos, you will hear the call to return. I'm sitting here today with two such people who have heard that call. Gem, Mark, welcome back. Thank you for joining me at the table.
Hello.
Thanks for having us.
How you been? It's been a hot minute, Mark.
Just a little, yep. I've been flat out. It's been good. Busy, getting ready.
Hopefully not too busy.
I mean, you know.
We need you focused on this. This is your primary objective.
Today it is.
Today it is? Good. That's what I want to hear. Gem, how are you doing?
Yeah, good. Just remembered I didn't have any fidgets.
You need that.
I do.
I think everyone at the table needs fidgets. Everyone should have their own fidget spinner. Mark's got his fidget. We're good to go. I don't have mine, but I've got so many cards and stuff in front of me. I can play with anything that I want. Also, this camera doesn't capture what's happening below the table as well, so I can do whatever I want. And
also, I'd like to say,
Twitch and YouTube safe.
If any kind of like group activity like this was ever designed with like people who need fidgets in mind, it's a game with dice in it. Right?
Dice, yeah,
and sheets and maths.
Right. Plenty of stuff to fiddle with.
Yeah, we can just be like doing maths on the side while we're.
And drawing. I've noticed that a lot of people in this like to draw what's happening, and I'm all for that.
Heck yeah.
All right, I'm going to draw what's happening. It's going to be great.
It gives me good feedback when I'm describing things correctly. If someone's drawn something right, if they've drawn it completely wrong, that's because they're not listening.
Nothing at all to do with your descriptive
Nothing to do with
abilities.
me. I'm perfect. I'm perfect at all times.
Of course.
Whenever you're sitting in this chair, you can do no wrong.
You're perfect, and Matt Mercer sucks. Right?
He does. Yeah. Well, you know, he tries his best.
He's a pale imitation, babe.
Yes, indeed.
Bless his little cotton socks. He's trying.
Yes. He's trying really hard.
I mean, the fact that none of us would be doing this if it wasn't for him and his crew, like, you know.
No, I beg to differ. I don't think he would be doing it still if I wasn't doing it. I think it's the other way around. Let's flip the switch. Let's talk truth. Let's talk reality. Okay. So one thing that you may have noticed is I've realized I talk too loud, normally speaking. So I've tried to bring my volume down a little bit because I've in the last few recordings been jumping off the peak of my whatever you call it. What do you call it? Audio thing. So I'm trying
Is the recording and everything working properly?
Yeah, everything seems to be working properly.
I believe you're talking about the audio meter.
The audio meter, that's the one. Thank you.
We have the opposite problem with some people who have high pitched sounds go out the other way. If like it doesn't.
Yeah, it won't pick that up. That no one heard that. No, they don't hear that either. That's beyond human hearing. Ebony will hear it.
No, it just might be beyond the frequency range of the microphone.
Yeah, the $30 microphones that we're working with?
Yeah.
All right. So if you're wondering what we're doing, you may have seen the previous episodes. You know that Mark joined us for the first recording session, and he was embodying the character Max, the private investigator, who joined the others early on in the investigation. Unfortunately, suffered a pretty horrible chest wound.
Stabbed in the chest, mate.
Not good.
Stabbed right in the lungs.
Bloody hurt.
That's right. You've got an accent.
Sort of. I'm not very good at it.
Max
when
has
he
an
remembers.
accent.
When he remembers. And like you need lungs. You need to have lungs in order to live. So it was a bit of a situation. So having suffered from a major wound, they decided, I guess, discretion is the better part of valor in this instance. And Elle's character, Haley, very generously footed the bill for Max's full recovery in the Massachusetts General Hospital. Now,
well, Mummy and Daddy did, but you know.
Yeah. Well, someone paid for it.
I'm not bothered. The room's been great. It's been great quality of care. I'm feeling a lot better.
Well, you may or may not remember, but I rolled a critical failure, I think, on that medicine check. But there was one caveat
Dr.
on
Nick
that.
Riviera, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Doctor.
I know.
But there was one caveat on that. I did not take into account the fact that they were working in a well-staffed and well-equipped hospital. There should have been a bonus die on that. So for this, I think while the wound is taking longer to heal than it generally would, I think you can reasonably get 1 hit point back for the first night in the hospital. So does that take you back up to half?
Just over. I'm now on 7 hit points out of 12.
7 out of 12. That means you've recovered from that major wound.
Yes.
So we can go ahead and erase that major wound
Thank you.
box.
Good job.
Good job.
Haha.
Now,
I'm still laid up in the hospital, but... Right?
Still laid up in the hospital. That is correct.
Right.
You are in, as I mentioned, the Massachusetts General, recovering from some pretty serious wounds. I would say you're probably wearing one of those open-backed robes that they give you.
Great.
Yeah. So you're lying down at the moment, but later on, I want a full description of your crack. The sun has dipped behind the horizon, and most of the staff have retired for the day. You, Max, as mentioned earlier, have been afforded a private room on the second floor
Posh,
of
mate.
the hospital.
Hmm.
Courtesy of the ludicrous amount of money that Haley paid for your hospital stay.
Is Haley a Nepo baby?
I'm assuming so. I haven't actually checked her credit rating.
Mm.
What character is she again? She's the author.
Oh, yeah, she's probably well off there.
Yeah. All authors are loaded.
Well, writing about the subject matter in the 20s, it was pretty popular.
Yeah, the 20s, there was a bit of a spiritualist boom, so to speak, or in the early 1900s. People were all into seances and speaking to the dead and mediums and gurus and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So a bunch of nonsense.
All a bunch of nonsense.
Bunch of hokum.
There were a lot of people as well working in the time trying to expose those people who they saw as being like charlatans and people who prey on the gullible. So there was a bit of back and forth in the spiritualist community. And Max, I think your character is a bit of a skeptic, still a skeptic at this point too, as well, despite the events that have occurred over the course of the day. I imagine you're lying in your bed. It's got those gross brown sheets that were all the rage in hospitals in the 20s. It's quiet now. Maybe occasionally you can hear the muffled groan or someone's coughing somewhere down the hallway or in another section of the hospital. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Is there any screaming?
No screaming.
Okay.
No screaming.
Not that kind of hospital.
Do we
Not
have any
yet.
music, Sven?
Working on it.
Any creepy hospital music?
I don't have any hospital music because this is too short a notice, but I do have something for you. Let's see if this works. Is it working? Ooh. Creepy.
Ooh.
Spooky. Ruddy mysterious, you might say. So you're in your private room. And I imagine you're probably contemplating the events of the day. What's going through Max's head at this point?
I still think he's having a lot of trouble coming to terms with what actually happened. See, like, Max left London for a reason. And it's a reason he doesn't talk about and tries not to remember. But something like this has happened to him before. And it almost broke him. So the fact that he's been confronted with the thing again that he has shoved away in this little box somewhere and basically made himself forget is maybe starting to, like eat at him a little bit because he doesn't have an explanation for it and he can't let himself believe it, because if he does, that means that what happened back home was real. So like he's just spinning around on all of that at the moment, I think.
Would he also be quite high from medications and...
From the ludicrous amount of cigarettes and
Yes, I did play your
cocaine.
character with several cigarettes when we were in the hospital.
The room is full of smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
The curtains have caught on fire several times.
I also imagine quite a bit of opium to do with
Probably a lot of opium. But you're so used to opium now that it's...
Yeah.
Your body just works through it. Do you want to give us a little insight to what happened when he was in London? Do you want maybe a little flashback scene?
Okay. So, I mean, he's a PI now.
What do we see? If we saw like a still image.
You'd probably see the still image of 2 coppers. One of them dead and bleeding out on the ground. And the other, Max, holding said dead copper.
Oh.
And maybe behind them down an alley somewhere, something that shouldn't be there. Something that if you were to observe it with your eyes, you would not believe it could exist.
Would this be in foggy London, you know, in the dead of night, or a bit creepy?
Yeah.
And did his friend make it?
No.
Oh, okay. And is that something that led to...
Well, no one believed him.
Oh, okay. It's not a good start.
He was blamed.
What?
Well, his partner died in the middle of what was apparently a non-event,
Okay.
right? Like, they were just patrolling an alley and his partner turned up dead and no one believed the story Max told. So he basically had to run. At that point, used what little resources he had left to get himself out of the country and get to America. Since then, he's been trying to forget everything.
And we see that image of Max in the cobblestone streets of foggy London town. Half visible, shadowy figure looming somewhere in an alleyway. And we just see the blood pouring out from the vicious gaping wound in your partner's body. And then we pan away from that and we see the bandages that have been piled up next to your bed, just soaked in blood. Your experience with this thing almost feels like it's followed you across the pond. Except it's not your partner this time who's lying in the streets, bloodied. It's you. I imagine you can't help but feel that there's some unfinished business.
Sounds about right.
And then we pan across from that, and imagine it's almost like a Michael Bay movie, where it like zooms in on the door and pans down underneath the door, crack in the door, and into a hallway. And the hallway runs exactly perpendicular to the exit of your private room, and we can hear the gentle humming of the electric lights. But even with that, there still seem to be longer and darker shadows cast throughout the hallway. And we see one figure at the end of the hallway. Gemma, what does that figure look like?
Oh, the figure is a tall late 30s male who is mopping the floor. So the bucket that he has is one of those ones that makes that squeak when he pulls it along. It's just like... He looks pretty content though, probably deep in thought, having a think about, you know, what he's done that day. Jacob O'Lordy is his name. He is the custodian and janitor of Massachusetts General Hospital. He's been there for a few years. He likes the job because, you know, he gets to spend time on his own. There's usually not many dramas. You know, he prefers to work at night. Just because, you know, during the day the hospital's a bustling place, the smells, the sights, the sounds can all be quite overwhelming. So he's just quite content doing his own thing. He's, you know, smoking at the same time, of course. And yeah, he's just down the end of the hallway, slowly working his way up. And, you know, trying to make sure the place is spick and span because, yeah, he believes in cleanliness and doing a good job.
Very good.
But he has noticed that this night seems a little bit darker than normal. Just a
The
little
hallway
bit.
is just a little bit more abandoned.
Yeah, you know that feeling you get where you're just like, oh, something's not quite right.
Maybe
It
you
might
look
not have
over your
even
shoulder.
registered. Yeah, and he just feels, you know, sometimes if you've ever been in a place that, you know, big cavernous place in the dead of night, whether it's a hospital, an office building,
Yeah, it can feel off.
it can feel off. And he's kind of used to that, but tonight feels a little bit different. And so he's like, his spidey senses are a little bit more on edge, but he's just trying to go about his business.
We see that scene. Can I get a listen roll from both of you? And I'm going to make it a hard listen roll
Okay.
for Max.
Okay.
– 60 over 20.
60 over
hard.
20.
What are the fumble rules?
Your
again?
listen
I
is
didn't write it
20?
down here.
No, my listen's 40, but you said hard, which is 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 60 over 40, but 60 over 20 for the hard.
Okay.
I forgot to write down my fumbles. So if it's under 50, it's 96 or above, isn't it?
Yes, correct. And then it's only 99 and 100 for if it's over 50.
Okay, well, I fumbled that.
You fumbled your listen roll?
I certainly did. I got a 96
Oh, no.
over 35.
Right.
Great
Mhm.
dice.
I'm going to say
These are cursed.
there's probably no push available for this roll because you're
I don't think so.
listening for something that
I
you
don't
are
think that's reasonable.
unaware of. Unless you can make an argument for how you listen differently.
Well, actually, do you know what? Maybe because I'd already been getting that feeling of unease. Perhaps I listen and then I go, okay, nothing. But then part of me is just like, no, just keep up. It's like I've got an ongoing check-in. So I might not listen again straight away, but it could be maybe 30 seconds later I keep listening. Is that something I could... And maybe I could go like this.
You cup your hands to
ear?
your ear. Sure, why not?
All right.
Let's yes and what's happening
All
here.
right, let's give it a go.
You listen differently.
Roll 90 what? 90 what?
97.
That's even worse.
These dice can go far...
So is that a double fumble?
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Bumble.
Does
Wow.
that happen? Am I dead before I even start?
Looks like it.
You immediately die.
Yeah, fair
You have a
enough.
heart attack, and you
I
don't
don't
even
deserve any better.
you don't even hear your own gasps. You're so deaf.
That is kind of like me rolling 2 ones in a row.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
A
Bad.
different scenario. So
Yeah.
I don't feel like I can immediately kill a character
Yeah,
now.
I'm not about, you know, you're not about to fall into a chasm or anything, but
Maybe he'll just keep going about his business. I'll just mop all night, that's fine. Maybe I'll go the other way. You're on your own, Max.
you know, it's funny. So I got 60. Even if I dumped every single luck point I have into that, I still couldn't make it to the hard success.
Oh, I forgot about luck, but no, it's too late now.
That wouldn't have, how much luck do you have?
I have
Oh.
60.
That brings me to another point as well. So I think it's fair to say that you should do a luck improvement roll.
Yes.
Do a what roll, sorry?
A luck improvement roll. Now, generally speaking, you do one per session. We're doing one per recording session,
Yeah.
just because we record multiple episodes. They're quite short. So roll a
fail
luck
this one.
roll, and if you roll over, you can get a 1d10 luck back.
Okay, so I have to roll higher than
Yes,
my
you
total or higher than my current?
Currents.
Yeah, you want to fail this one.
Yeah, I got 79 and my current's
Nice.
38. So how much do I get back?
1d10.
1d10.
And
I get 2.
two.
Back up to
nice.
4.
Do luck back. Look at that. You live forever.
It's a shame because I have 60 luck. Would I have chucked that into my roll? I don't think so.
No. And I don't think that... Oh, no, this is something you could get lucky with, but... yeah. No.
Just
alright.
another question. I have a check mark in my stealth skill. I think that's because I successfully did a thing. Is that...
Yeah, generally speaking, what you'll do is when you succeed on a skill check, you'll put a check mark there, and then when it comes time for improvement rolls, then we'll improve those. But because this is like a self-contained sort of situation, it's not too... We'll do that when we get to bigger
Yeah, so
scenarios.
They usually happen like in a pause in a scenario, like what you finished.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I shouldn't be drinking water. I'm already too hydrated.
No,
Now, what I've been doing and the way I've been interpreting some fumbles is I've been using something called the unfortunate events deck.
No, I know what's in this.
I have drawn
I
a
suggested
card.
these decks, Mark.
I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it may come into
you're
play
not.
later.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh,
I like that.
It can be good things. Maybe there's a good unfortunate event.
A good unfortunate event.
Maybe I'll fail forward.
I mean,
All
you know, it could be unfortunate for you, but good for me, or...
Can I get something that's a double fumble? Is there like a special, like, can I tick it off?
Two cards?
I wish there was.
Draw a second card?
If this was Delta Green,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's when you tick things when you fail because
Oh,
you learn
really?
from your failures. This is the other way
Hey,
around. So,
That's interesting.
That's,
if we
Alright,
ever
that's
play
cool.
Delta Green, and if enough
Delta
people
Green is
subscribe and
great.
follow the channel, we might play some fucking Delta Green. So what are you doing?
Modern detective.
Subscribe to the channel.
Bit of mythos in it. How good is
I'm
it?
familiar with that. We were talking about Delta Green a while ago about doing something
We were,
with
we
that.
were, and now
and in person like this too. So,
now we can actually probably do it.
Yeah, well,
in person.
everything's set up.
Right, back to it.
Yep.
So I don't hear anything.
You don't notice the flickering of the lights.
Maybe I lose some intelligence.
And Max, you also don't hear anything because you also failed your listen roll.
Sure, but light flickering, it's also visual, right?
It's in the hallway. You're in a private room. The lights do
I-
not flicker in your room.
Okay.
Can I do anything with that? Or would it just be just normal hospital creepy light
Just
flickering?
normal hospital creepy vibes.
It still happens in modern day in hospitals.
It does. They have those weird fluorescent lights. I don't know if they had them in the 1920s, but
No, they probably had bulbs, but they would have been
bulbs.
just as.
Even more susceptible to
Yeah.
disturbances.
Max, you don't hear anything until you see the door handle to your private room start to turn slowly. It like rattles back and forth, like turns a little bit, goes back, turns a little bit as if someone's having a hard time opening the door. What do you do?
Where's my gun?
Your gun has been confiscated by the hospital security and is kept securely in a locker on the first floor.
Well, that's useful.
However, the rest of your equipment is in your room.
I've cleansed these dice now.
Good job.
All right. Someone's trying to get in your room.
Mm-hmm.
How long has it been since a nurse came through? Sorry. How long has it been since a nurse came to check on me or anything?
Nurse Mary came and checked in on you maybe half an hour ago, something like that.
Okay, so
Last time, check your bandages, you know, and left.
I might just... Is the door set off in such a way so that there's room for me to sort of like hide in the spot where it would open to, so I wouldn't be visible to whoever comes through the door? Or is it right up against the wall, kind of?
Because would you be feeling quite shaken and.
Oh, yeah. If I'm not expecting the nurse, they've only been like here half an hour ago, like, I don't know what's going on, especially with what's been going through my head.
Yeah.
I want to kind of... So, you know, see how this door here is like right up against the wall? I wouldn't be able to hide there, right? But if the door was there, I'd be able to hide in that corner.
You do have a spot where you can hide.
Cool.
Let me paint the scene for you. You're the western wing of the hospital on the second floor. You're in a private room at the end of the hallway. If you go directly out of the door, you'll be looking down a hallway right in front of you with the nurse's desk on your right-hand side. You know, the elevator is down the hallway on the left-hand side. The door is... So your bed is on the southern, southwestern wall of the room. The door is on the northeastern wall of the room. Now, because the door handles are all right-handed, that means that the door opens in such a way that it doesn't open towards the wall, like this one does.
Yeah, okay, it opens the other way.
It opens the other way so that you could feasibly get behind the door.
Yeah, so that's where I want to sort of like put myself up against like that wall there for when the door opens. And I maybe want to get in hand either my... I'm trying to decide between the ball of twine and the fountain pen.
Ooh, choices. Is there anything in the hospital room?
I
Might
mean,
be useful.
yeah, maybe anything weapon-like.
Roll
Sharp,
a luck
stabby,
roll for me.
luck
See
roll.
if
What about one of those drip holders, IV holders? Okay.
That's a
Yeah.
bit. That's a bit.
Modern.
No, big and cumbersome. 97.
97. The nurse was dutiful in her work and cleaned up everything when she left.
All right, I think ball of twine, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to like get out a length of it, right? End over end it a couple of times so it's a bit thicker, and then wrap it around so I've got it ready to or something like that, and I'm going to hide behind the door.
Throwing your legs off the bed and trying to get some cover behind the door when it presumably opens up. Getting out your ball of twine, you have to like quickly rifle through your things, which are in a pile on a little bedside table in the corner of the room. Give me a stealth roll. I was going to allow these rolls with a bonus die if you heard this coming, but you did not.
So that would be 46 over 40. Can I use some luck there and bring it to 40?
46 over 40? Yeah, man. Of course you can. Use that luck. This might be your last opportunity to do so.
Exactly. So using 6 points, I'm now down to 34 luck. And that will mean my roll was a 40, which is a regular success on stealth.
Reg success on stealth. That's pretty good. The door handle rattles back and forth a couple of times as if like someone's having trouble operating the door, which is probably what set you off in the first place. And then the door just slowly creaks open. You can see the light filter in from the hallway and just this hulking shadow standing in the doorway. You're on the other side of the door, so you can't see who's there. But immediately when the door opens, you can smell like the smell of like acid and smoke fill the room. And you can hear like the heavy breathing of something not altogether human. Like labored breathing. What do you do? Staying quiet? All right. You hear thum, 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 and this hulking, horrifying monstrosity must stand like 7 foot tall, hunched over. You would think that if it was standing up straight, it must be pushing like 9, 10 feet tall, squeezes its way through the door frame, and its size blocks out a lot of the light, but that smell just assaults your senses as it moves into the room. You realize it hasn't noticed you yet, whatever it is, but I'm going to need a sanity roll from you.
Yep, fair enough. Okay, 14
14?
under 55.
14 under 55.
Nice.
You're all right. You don't lose any sanity from this just yet. This unidentifiable mass makes its way across the room
I should have chosen the fountain pen.
to where your bandages, your bloody bandages are. And you can see...
So what you're telling me is that the doorway is now clear?
Yes.
I don't see whatever's going on because as soon as I can, I'm out that door, closing it behind me and running.
Okay.
Closing
You-
it?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, 'cause I
So
thought
you...
opening the door.
I'm going to use that stealth roll,
Yep.
but you slide in
I'm heading for the fucking
between
elevator,
this
I'm out.
massive frame and the doorway, and you just shimmy in between it, and still it's blocking out the light, the ceiling lights, so you can barely even see what this thing is, but you're like almost like right next to it, and you have to like shimmy sideways past the door.
That smell going
and the
past
smell,
is real.
and maybe even like there's these thick, wiry
Self-imposed.
hairs that are like protruding out from it, and you like brush up against one, and it like scratches your face as you shimmy past it. But you get across, step out through the doorway, and close the door behind you. Are you just like pulling that door shut?
I mean, trying to be quiet.
Trying to be quiet
I
about
don't
it?
want-
I'm going to need another stealth roll.
Alright, I will
Meantime, Jacob.
I just want to say I self-imposed a constitution check on myself as I was getting past the thing, and I managed to not throw up. I
Okay.
got 53 under 70.
All right. Yeah, it's just this overwhelming acidic smell, like battery acid and like burning tires.
Yep, I'm burning some more luck to succeed on that stealth check, by the way.
And give me a spot hidden while you're there as well. While you're like shuffling past this mass.
42 under 50.
42 under 50. As you're like shimmying past it, for a second, this huge shape, whatever it is, it's almost like it's prismatic for a second, like it's shifting through the visible light spectrum. And for a brief moment, it's almost like you can see through it and see the bloody bandages on the other side of the thing. And that only lasts for like a moment, and then it's like fully there again. So you get out and you pull the door shut. This is when I'm going to say, Jacob, you might see him coming out through the doorway and like trying to quietly close the door behind him. What was your stealth roll?
I lucked it to 40.
Liked it to a reg success? Okay, so as far as you're aware, whatever this thing is, or whoever it is, has not noticed you. But Jacob, you do. You see this guy like come out, and you see like butt first, and he's wearing one of those things, so you see his crack. Please, full visual description of Max's crack.
No,
No?
everyone knows what a crack looks
What's
like.
the cleft or horizon like?
What does a British crack look like in the 1920s?
I don't know. This is not
it
why I
pale?
play role-playing games.
All right, we'll draw a picture. We'll make fan art.
You can do that.
Jacob.
I'll leave it up to you.
I'm
What do
mentally
you do?
inserting pants. So basically, how far away am I from Max? Have I made my way up the hall?
You've been slowly doing your rounds, making your way towards where the nurse's desk is. I would say like you're halfway down the hall. There's a couple of beds
Yeah.
that are on either side of the hallway as well that are like, you know, emergency ones or ones that are
Yeah.
getting changed out or something like that. But you see that the nurse's desk is on your left-hand side if you turn towards where he's coming out.
Yeah.
Give me a spot hidden as well, please.
All right. I did cleanse these. Let's see what happens.
Let's see if the magic of the Cthulhu mythos works.
Yeah. 37 under 45.
That's better.
37 under 45. Not only do you see Max creeping out from his private room on the second floor of the Massachusetts General, you can see a pool of dark liquid starting to spread out from behind the nurse's desk.
Okay, so if I'm having a visual, I'm walking up the hallway. Nurse's station is on the left.
Left-hand side.
Yep.
And directly
the door's
ahead
on the
of you.
right, and Max has just walked out. And I'm seeing a pool of blood, or dark liquid.
Dark liquid.
Yep.
You've worked in a
Okay.
hospital long enough. You know
Yep.
exactly what that is.
Yep. Okay, I think that Max would leave his mop, so leave his bucket, walk up to, Jacob would walk up to Max and say, hey, buddy, shh, what? Shh.
Gotta go.
Hang on, I can't go anywhere. Come with me. Come with me just 1 second.
I'm trying to make
You're
for
trying
the
to make
elevator.
it? Okay, well, you do that. I'm going to quickly go and look at the nurses' station, Sven, because I know these people,
Yep.
and just try and see if there's anything that's needed there from me.
Okay.
My gut instinct would be to do that quickly.
Make your way up to the nurse's station. You see Nurse Mary lying on the ground. Her head is 90% decapitated from her body.
Okay.
She's lying in a heap on the ground, and there is still fresh blood spurting from the wound
Okay.
and pooling on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah. So it would be clear that there's nothing I can do. I'm imagining I have to roll a sanity check.
Yes.
10.
10. That sounds like a success to me.
Yep.
Let's
Yep.
have a look at the table for different types of sanity loss, if I can find it.
Yeah, so it's 10 under 70, if that helps.
All right, I'm going to say, just because of the horrific nature
Yeah,
of this murder scene, I'm going to say you'd probably take 1 point of sanity
that's fair.
from seeing that. But the good thing is, you don't have like a bout of madness. There's no involuntary action because you passed that. You just see her on the ground, and like maybe you've worked together with Mary for a while.
Yeah.
So just seeing her lying on the ground,
Yep.
you're having like an out of body experience. Like immediately your fight or flight sets in, your defensive mechanisms, and you're just staring at a partly decapitated body lying on the ground. And you got to think too, like, you didn't even hear it happen.
No.
You didn't hear anyone come in. How could someone be killed like that so gruesomely, so quickly,
Right
without
next
you
to- yeah.
even noticing that it happened?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So I think that Jacob would blanch, and you can see that, you know, he's gone into a bit of an animalistic state. So he's not quite as calm, cool, and collected as he usually would be. And he looks to Max, who's, I can imagine, making your way to the elevator as quickly as you can. And I'd try and catch up with Max. Yeah.
Here we go. Here's my sanity cost examples. Let's see what it says for...
Finding a body, mutilated body. It's on there.
It is on there. Horrifically mangled human corpse. 1 or 1d4 plus 1. Ah, I did it right.
Yay.
Look at
Well
me.
done.
I'm a good keeper of arcane lore.
Good job.
All right, what do? You see the body on the ground. You see this guy coming out.
Yep.
What do the two of you do? You can
So-
hear like clattering coming from the room, like
Yes.
something's turning the room over on the
Is
other
it
side.
an old school elevator? Like, do they have elevators then?
They did have elevators then, yes. You see down the end of the hallway.
Actually, what's closer, the stairs or the elevator?
The stairs.
Yeah, I'm going for the stairs.
The emergency stairs are
Yeah.
there.
Okay, well, I'd just follow and go, okay, come in.
All right, going for the stairs.
Yeah, and I pull out my wrench as well.
Pulling out your wrench.
Yeah, it's in
So-
my,
and
it's in
so
my...
where did you say my gun was? Second floor
Your
or first floor?
first floor, near the entrance, there is a security room, and they have presumably kept it there somewhere.
Yeah, alright,
Like,
cool.
they didn't
Check that
tell
on
you
the way
where
out.
it was.
Yep. No, I'll check in there on the way out. If there's someone at the desk, great. Otherwise, maybe I can ask Jake if he knows. But
Well, I'm wearing overalls. It looks quite clear that I'm a handy person or janitor, so I've got my wrench out in my
I mean,
overalls.
you've probably come in and cleaned my room while I've been here or done, you know, like
Yeah, yeah.
something.
I've seen you. I know you're not in good
well, hang
shape,
on, haven't you
though.
hooked me up with cigarettes?
Yeah,
Yeah, so we've met.
yeah. But I've sort of, I can tell that you're not in a good way, so we start going down the stairs, I guess. Are we trying to be stealthy?
I mean,
Or are we trying to get out quick? Because it's...
I think once I'm out of the room and we're at the staircase,
Yeah.
like running. I mean, like safely as you can down
Yeah.
the staircase, obviously, but yeah,
Is movement speed impeded by injuries?
I'm not injured anymore.
It is not, no. And he has recovered from his major wounds,
Okay.
so he's okay to go for
Okay.
the time being.
Yep.
You go towards the stairs,
Yep.
try the door handle, locked.
Okay.
You got keys?
Yes.
Okay, pulling out your keys.
Like my keys, do I need a luck roll to see how quickly I get the right key?
I was
'Cause
going to
I'm
ask
given
for a
keys.
roll here, yeah.
67 under over 60.
Oof.
67.
luck on
You
luck.
can't spend luck on luck rolls either, so
And how
Maybe-
do you push a luck roll, you know? like-
Can't.
maybe we can like picture this scene in our heads, like the lights have begun to flicker again, and we can
And I'm
see...
panicking a little bit. The adrenaline is.
Yeah, we can see like your hands shaking from that point of sanity loss earlier, and you're trying to get through this big ring of keys that you got, trying to find the
Yeah.
one that you're looking for.
And I just keep seeing Mary's corpse flash in my head.
Screw this, stand back, and I'm just going to try and boot the door in.
Okay, give me a... Oh,
Whoa.
gee, don't give me a dice.
Let's see where it lands. What did you get? 0.
Doesn't count. Doesn't count.
No, I 100% agree. Like, it doesn't count if it lands off the table. It's off the table. It doesn't count. I didn't roll shit, so it's yeah. The other dice didn't roll, so yeah, they just flew. No, since the very beginning of playing these kinds of games, like if it's not on the table,
That's
it's
good
not.
etiquette.
Yeah. What am I rolling? Strength.
I think so, yeah. Strength sounds about right to me.
40.
A 40? Under? Over?
Oh, you just rolled a 4.
Oh, I rolled a 4.
4.
He rolled another 00, everybody.
Yeah, 00 and 4. So yeah, 4. So 4 under 80, which is 40, and then 16. So this is an extreme success.
Okay. So I was actually going to say that this is going to be a hard strength roll, but you already rolled an extreme success, so
Can
there's
I
no
just
need to
interject for a
do
sec?
that. Yes.
He rolled by accident 00 on the floor, and then he rolled another 00. This is fate. Maybe I accidentally cleansed your dice. Maybe it's...
Yeah, maybe. No, I'm just like
That's mad.
lucky.
Good job.
Yeah.
That is very unlikely. That is...
Very, very unlikely.
Yeah. So what I'm going to say is this. Because of that failed luck roll to find your keys, you're like fumbling with the keys, trying to get your hands and your body under control as your hands are shaking, trying to find the key that you're looking for. And in that time, the door swings open, the door to Max's private room. And this hulking monstrosity steps out from the private room and into the hallway.
Okay.
And you get a full look of it as it enters
Do I need to do anything after
in
seeing it?
full light. I would say a sanity roll.
Nah.
Do I see it as well?
You
Yeah?
do.
Do you want me to make another one as well, or?
You've already made yours, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, I know that thing's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 13. Under 69.
13 under 69. Okay, you're all right.
Yep. Do I take any?
You don't take any from that.
Yep.
Let me describe to you what you see, because this is something that you've never seen before, something that you can't even believe you're seeing. You can see this towering monstrosity, like I said, standing about 7 foot tall, hunched over. It's like a mix of sinewy, grey, white flesh covered in segmented, almost insect-like carapace.
Sorry, can you tell me what that word means?
Which word?
Carapace? is it?
Carapace, like insects, like exoskeleton,
Yep. Okay.
almost like a lobster, even.
Yep.
It's got bristly, wiry, thick hairs that protrude from its exposed flesh that seem to like be vibrating on their own accord. You can see the creature's head is crowned with a series of antennae that are like twitching every time something makes a sound. The face is dominated by a lamprey-like gaping maw filled with rows and rows of razor-sharp teeth. Both of the creature's arms end in taloned claws. And now, Jacob, you can smell that acidic, burning tire smell as well as the creature bursts out of the room. At that same moment, Max, you slam your full body weight into the door. There's a loud bang, a crack of wood, splintering wood, and the lock mechanism breaks free from the door and clatters down onto the stairs, rolling down the stairs as you go. What do you guys want to
And
do?
I'm still, imagine, holding my keys, looking over there. And then all of a sudden, bam!
Yep.
Doors open, stairs
Doors
down.
open, stairs down.
Bye.
Yeah.
All right. I think that might be a good place to say, let's do a little bit of a chase here, shall we?
Ooh, all right.
okay.
First
How
time-
Chase is working Call of Cthulhu.
First time working chases in Call of Cthulhu. This is going to be a bit of a learning experience for us, so bear with us here a little bit as we see whether or not they are quick enough to get away.
I know how this works in D&D. I got no idea about this one. This is going to be fun.
Do you have your move rate? Yeah, you do. Your 9. I didn't get my move rate. I'll just check
Oh,
if it's
down
in
there,
here.
yeah.
Should
I
be
remember
down.
that. Yeah, I found it. I remember that being slightly faster than most of the rest of my starting group.
move paint.
Yeah, so I'm slightly faster. Makes sense with a strength of 80 and a con index of 70, really. Like, I'm definitely more on the physical side of things.
Oh, if you want to see what it looks like, people at home will be able to see this on the overlay. That's what you see.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Yeah, that's freaky.
I don't like it.
It's reminiscent of like an Umber Hulk crossed with a few other things from D&D. Yeah,
Yes. It's horrifying.
Yeah.
It's terrifying. I wouldn't want to see one in real life. But as I mentioned as well, you can see like that bottom foot over there. It's sort of like almost translucent.
Ah, yeah.
It's like kind of like it's shifting in and out of reality. Maybe you even notice that a little bit as it steps out into the hallway. Like it's like shimmering. Like occasionally as it moves, it looks like it's passing through the visible light spectrum. And as it does so, like maybe you can even get like a glimpse of like whatever what passes for its internal organs.
Ooh.
So it sort of shifts through the visible light spectrum and fades in and out. All right, so Chase, I've briefly skimmed over this a few weeks ago, so I'm just going to be making this up as we go along. But the first thing I'm going to need from you guys is I'm going to need a con roll.
Okay.
Sure thing.
Ooh. All right, so Sven,
Yep.
can I push this roll?
Yeah.
Cool. So I think initially I was trying to take like 3 steps at once.
You just rip off your fucking little robe that you're wearing
Well, I've put
to free up your movement, so you're fully naked
in my brain,
now?
I've put on pants. So I've given him pants.
Okay,
I'm
all right.
definitely not wearing pants.
No, that's
God
not in my
damn it.
headcanon either.
Okay, all right.
So like, rather than trying to leap down 3 stairs at once and maybe doing myself a mischief, I'm just going to take like 2 at a time instead.
All right.
Yeah?
Okay, let's do it. Push this roll.
Okay, so instead of 82 over 70, we got 67 under 70.
67 under 70, so that
Yeah.
is a success.
Yeah.
All right, so here's how this is going to work. If you succeeded, did you succeed?
Yeah, I did.
You both succeeded. Add +1 to your move and tell me what it is.
10.
10
Mine's 9.
and a 9. Okay, no need to get into the chase mechanics then. You guys are fast enough to stay ahead of this thing.
Sweet.
All right, so you barrel down the stairway, and it's like one of those emergency stairs or the fire stairs, so it like goes around a couple of times as you reach the floor, and you get down to the ground floor. What do?
Do we, before that, are you someone who'd be like, I want my gun, or would you be like, we're getting out of here?
I mean, considering what we're being chased by, if there's time, yeah.
Yeah, I think that,
Security.
yeah, we might have a discussion and be like, I'd know where to go, and I'd be like, security, level 1, follow me.
And you just hear this from the top of the stairs.
Yeah, I imagine
and it
the
echoes
door
down the
is.
stairwell.
I imagine the door is locked to level 1.
It is.
As we're running down the stairs, can I do a luck roll to see if I can get the key ready to open
Let's
the door?
do it.
Yeah. $56 under 60.
56 under 60. Okay. As you're like barreling down the stairs,
I'm just like trying to.
you know what? I'm going to give you a penalty die on this one because you're
That's
running
fair.
as you're doing it,
Yep.
going down the stairs.
That is fair.
So re-roll the 10s die.
Yep.
Let me know what you get.
26.
20. Okay. All right. Fantastic. So that is a success. By the time you get to the bottom of the stairs,
Maybe
you've
there's a
found the right
master key for all these locks, and that's maybe slightly different.
Yep.
Yeah, and I've had a moment. Maybe the adrenaline's kicked in.
All right. So you get down to the bottom of the stairwell. Do you say anything? Do you do anything? What are you
So
guys doing? You just ran down to
I'm
the bottom of
saying
the stairs. You don't know
level
each other
1
from a bar of
security,
soap.
Follow me.
Yeah. So I've been like, I need to get my gun from security. You're like, yep, cool.
And I know what's
Yeah.
in that room.
Sweet.
And I also know my friends who are security guards would be down there. Like, these are my colleagues. And you know, I'm also thinking about the other patients. You know, like, I work here. I know there's a children's ward. I know there's an emergency
So telling
department.
security there's a monster
Yeah,
upstairs.
it's not just
Probably a good
about
idea,
self-preservation at this point.
As
it's
you're
about
talking-
protecting people.
The PA system suddenly switches on. You can hear that click,
Yep.
and this God's awful, otherworldly static starts blasting through the PA system at full blare. Now, this is your unfortunate event that I drew from your
Fuck, I forgot about
roll
that.
earlier.
So well played.
You bastard man. Sven's a bastard man. The bastard clan.
You've never played role-playing games with him before? I thought.
Yeah, oh, don't worry. I'm getting ready to run one of these for everyone. And it's going to suffer.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah, I know you
I
like
don't
it.
play this game for sunshine and rainbows.
I know, this is great. Okay, so what is my consequence of my double fucking fumble?
I need you both to make a sanity roll. Because in the static, it's almost like you can hear voices. Like talking backwards
Oh,
almost.
I don't like
Like
that.
chanting backwards.
What is that?
Can you use luck on sanity rolls?
You cannot. No, sanity rolls are just one and done. You can't even push them.
Now we use my current sanity, not my max, yeah?
Current sanity, yes.
76
76
over 55.
over
Oh,
55. That is a
no.
fail. Okay, what about Jacob O'Lordy?
Oh, lordy.
Oh,
No, he succeeded 56 under 69.
Succeeded.
69?
All right, so one sanity loss for Jacob, 1d3 for Max. So could mean that you still take one.
Can I ask?
Yes.
I know those rules with if you lose a certain amount in one day
Yes.
or in one go.
That's a 3.
3.
3 points of sanity loss for Mr. Max.
I've
Okay.
lost 2 today so far. I'm just
So
wondering.
the way the sanity thresholds work is if you lose 5 points of sanity in one roll, you are at risk of having a temporary bout of madness or a temporary insanity. If you lose, what is it, 1/5
was it?
of your maximum or your total sanity for that day, not maximum.
It might not be 1/5. I might be wrong, but I think.
Yeah, I believe it's 1/5. It'll tell me somewhere on here, but I don't want to look at it right now. 1/5. Then you are at risk of permanent
Yep,
insanity.
Yeah.
I don't think you're there yet.
No, not really.
It's for
It's
me,
usually
I'd need to lose.
yeah, it's 1/5. So
So
if you got a sanity of 50, it'll be 10.
like
Yeah,
11 from where I started today.
Okay, so you haven't crossed any of those thresholds
No,
yet.
I've only lost 3.
I've only lost 3.
Mine will be. What's a fifth of 70? I can't.
Well, it's 10 and then a
Like
fifth of 20, so
13,
another 4,
14?
so 14.
14.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
So 14. Okay, so you're pretty sane.
Yeah.
Man, you got
I'm
it- you got
very
it together
sane. Yeah. Well, as
for a
I said, like,
janitor.
I'm a very. Excuse me.
I don't know, man. I
It's
think
for a janitor.
janitors are pretty down to earth.
I think janitors are always on the brink of madness, aren't they?
No, this guy is cool, calm, collected.
Always teetering.
Very educated, always learning.
Look, not all janitors are Willy from The Simpsons, okay?
No, and I think this guy is genuinely likes where he works. You know, he likes working the night shift, hanging out with the guys downstairs. You know, maybe him and Mary, you know, had been making eyes at each other for a while. Like, who knows?
No.
Like, he's not in good shape though. He's thinking first floor kids. So I'm seeing you. I'm of course going, oh, what is that? But what is happening to you if you've lost 3 points? Is that?
Well, at this point...
You have a bout of madness, so there's some like
Oh,
quick reaction from that, like a very brief, involuntary something that
So
happens.
are
So
we
maybe you drop
approaching-
something, but I'll
Yeah.
let you tell me what that
Are we
is.
approaching the door or is the door open at this point?
You've got the key in there,
Yeah.
and you can pop that door open if you want.
Maybe you start to flee down the stairs.
is there a basement?
Yeah. No, the stairs go down deeper into a basement.
Yeah,
Sure.
cool. You're taking too long at the door. Bout of madness. Yeah, you're taking too long at the door. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, fuck it. And presumably the noise is coming from out there too.
Okay.
Like,
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm going to go down. I'm going to just piss bolt down the stairs.
Okay, so you've got the key in the door, and then like
I
you
try
pop it open,
and-
turn around, and he's just gone.
Can I try and grab him?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
And I will say, like, a bout of madness is like just a very brief, temporary
brief.
thing.
It's like
Like,
a
if
few
you're holding a
seconds.
flashlight, you might drop it.
Yeah.
Or if you're trying to be stealthy, you might go, ah!
All
You
right,
make
so,
a sound.
like,
so,
oops,
so I
start
go
to
to
there.
take off, and Jake grabs me. And
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
like,
all right, yeah.
I'll probably have to roll something to be able to grab him before
Yeah.
he runs away.
Sure, I'll give you a bonus die on a dex.
Yep. Cool. One.
One.
Wow.
You grab him.
Yeah.
My
I was
ninja
going to be like, I should
reflexes-
contest this with strength or something, but I'm not contesting that.
No, one.
Like a mother grabbing a rowdy teenager. You just grab him by the ear. And he does
Oh.
that thing where he's like, "Whoa!" and you
Guns.
pull him back.
Yep. Okay.
So I'm opening the door. I imagine that I'm opening the door. I'm trying to pull Max through the door. I go on the other side, and then I try and lock it as
Okay.
well.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
While
As
being
you,
rattled myself.
Yep.
Because it's just getting worse.
while all of this is happening, that sound is still like echoing through the PA
And it's
system.
very loud?
It's really loud, like it's static, almost with the sound of like backwards.
So I can
talking.
imagine.
So
So I can imagine that, everyone in the hospital is probably being woken up.
Yeah, you can
have
hear
started
people like screaming. A guy
"What
comes
is
running naked out of one of the rooms, screaming at the top of his lungs.
Yeah. What is
And you can
that?
see he's got like a horrible wound like on his shoulder. That's like the stitches are like tearing open as he runs down the hallway. He
And can
leaves
you-
like a trail of blood.
Can you hear that? Is someone trying to interrupt the security feed? Like, can you hear people trying to like get in there, or is it completely taken over?
Well, what do you mean by security
The
feed exactly?
PA system. I'm
Yep.
imagining the guys in the security room would be like trying to get control of it again.
Okay.
Because I think I'd be listening out to see whether they're trying to take it back.
You just hear the static
Just
and the
static
voices.
is just taken over. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'd be getting more worried then about our friends. How far away is this security room from the stairwell?
The security room's actually not that far away. It's just like down the hallway and on the right hand side. And maybe even as you step out into the hallway, you see the door to the security room open up as that guy comes sprinting past.
Yep.
And a guy dressed in like a dark blue security uniform steps out and he's like pulling his hat on his head and he's like looking around as the lights are flickering and this sound is echoing through the hallway from the PA system.
Yeah.
And he's just like looking around. He sees the guy come running past and he like tries to tackle him and he fucking he gets him. He just tackles the guy down to the ground. What do you do?
Well, I'd know him. That's Bart. And I know that there's usually Bart and Amelie.
It's Kieran.
Kieran? Oh, not okay. So Kieran.
I'm not yes-anding you there. It's Kieran.
Okay, Kieran. And then I'm just wondering,
No Bart.
is there a second security guard? There's usually Amelie that's working as well.
Yeah, you don't see.
Okay. Yep. All
That
right. So I'd be
person.
like, Kieran, what the fuck?
I'm going to be already.
And I'd be sort of saying, there, get your gun.
Yeah, I'd be beelining for the security door. Like, oi, where's me pistol? We're gonna need it. Where is it?
Yeah, I'd say in there, box.
No, I'm saying this to the security
okay.
guy.
Okay.
Because, he might need to give me keys or some shit. I don't know.
All right, so he closed the door behind him and then like tackled this guy to the ground. So he's like wrestling this guy on the ground and you're like trying to talk to him and he's like, what the fuck is going on? And he's like looking around and he looks up to the two of you and he sees you and he's like, Jacob, what the fuck is happening? What is that?
You don't want to know, but we have to get people out of here. We'll go to security, and so I'll have the key to that room as well. So
You do not have the key to the security room?
don't.
You do not.
I should. I'm like, give me your keys, mate.
All right,
'Cause
give
I'm
me
American who says mate.
give me a roll of some sort to
Yeah.
because he's like wrestling with this guy on the
Yeah.
ground.
Dexterity, maybe.
There's blood everywhere from the stitches that have
Yeah.
pulled open.
Dexterity, maybe. Are they attached to his
Oh, you're trying to like snatch it off of
the
him?
keys? Yeah.
A fighting maneuver.
Yeah, because he's friends with me. Like.
Yep.
Okay. Fighting maneuver.
Fighting maneuver.
How do I do that?
Just roll a brawl.
Brawl. Okay. 17.
So all of this is happening pretty quickly. I'm gonna like he's
Unarmed and brawl.
What's my brawl?
should be down the bottom.
But I don't know what my number is.
You've also got a skill in brawl. It'll be in your skill list.
My brawl skill.
Fighting brawl. Oh, 60.
60. So what did you get? What degree of
17.
success?
So I got a hard.
You got a hard success. Kieran got an extreme success.
Kieran's my friend.
Yes, that's true. But like, this is all happening quickly. You go to reach for his keys, and he's like, "What? Get off! What are you doing?" And he like bats your hand away while he's trying to wrestle this guy. He's like, "Help me get this guy under control!" And the guy's like screaming and flailing. There's
Can I just
blood
punch
pooling
that guy
on
in
the
the
ground.
face?
Who
Knock him
are
out.
you punching? The guy on the
The guy
ground?
that's flailing, yeah.
Give me a brawl.
57 under 70.
57 under 70.
Yeah.
All right, you describe to me how you knock this guy clean out.
I'm just going to walk up to the guy and just be like with a lot. I'm going to sort of like line up. Just straight shot straight into the jaw.
Wham! Guy's lights go out.
Yeah.
He slumps down on the ground.
Dice you?
And Kieran, like,
Fruit roll dice.
That's something.
Oh, yeah.
What is
I also
happening?
have these.
I'd get so confused.
That's so I can do the D3.
Ah, you're so smart.
the guy's knocked out on the ground. Kieran starts to, like, get up off the ground. And he's like, what is that big sound? And he's, like, got his hands to his ears. He failed his sanity roll earlier. That's why he's reacting this way.
Yeah.
And as he's like holding his ears, he looks back towards the stairway where you guys like just came out through the door.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh my God. And he starts reaching for his revolver as well. As the creature just phases through the door and steps out into the hallway.
Okay, so can I be like, give me your keys?
Let's have a look to see if he can has the wherewithal to listen to you. He failed his sanity roll, and he is going to lose.
Because it's either get the keys or we run.
Is my gun actually in a locker, or is it just in the room somewhere?
It's in a locker. Yeah, so it's in the security room in a locker. That you probably wouldn't know that,
Can I
but
try
you
and
might.
snatch his keys?
He loses 4 points of sanity, so he does not have a break, but he does have a temporary bout of madness, and like
He's got a gun.
he
too.
goes for his gun. What do you do?
Oh, he's going for his gun.
He's going for his
Shoot
gun.
at the thing.
He's like, oh God, oh God.
Is the security door kickable? 'Cause he's got a
Fumbling with
kick
his
in-
gun.
yeah, I'm not going to be able to kick open a safe.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I would say that would take an extreme success in order to get into the security room because it's a
on the
reinforced.
same hip as his keys.
Opposite.
Opposite, perfect. All right, so I'm not going to try and fuck with him pulling his gun out. Presumably, he's going to try and shoot the creature. That's what I want. That. So I'm just going to try and like, look, mate. Yep, shoot it. I need mine too, and I'm just going to try and grab the keys.
All right, give me a fighting maneuver.
Wait a minute.
And I'm going to stand there with my wrench.
Okay.
I can't push these, can I? Or like,
A fighting maneuver, you
Yes,
can
you
spend
can use
luck.
luck.
Yes, you
spend
can't
luck?
push them because it's
Alright.
happening too quickly to
well,
push.
because I got 79 over 70, so I'm going to spend 9 luck and make that a success instead, and hopefully he doesn't contest me too much.
Okay.
And I'm going to sort of stand next to Kieran with my wrench and say, get me something too. And I'm shaking because this thing is...
All right. You get the keys. You rip them off his belt as he's like fumbling around for his gun. He doesn't even notice you doing that. He's so focused on this thing because he just lost 4 points of sanity. And he manages to pull out his revolver. You run towards the security room. You get the keys in there. You pop the door open. And you can see there is a wall on the far end. And it's just lockers, numbered lockers. Okay. What is Jacob doing?
Jacob is standing there with the wrench saying, which locker?
You wouldn't have seen that
locker?"
yet.
No, but because I work like that, I hang out with them.
yeah, so you would
So
know.
I do know where they keep everything. I just didn't
Yeah.
have the keys.
Okay,
fair.
okay.
So like, which locker? Kieran. What's the?
Give me
Like, jeez.
give me maybe an intimidation here to see if you can like.
What about a friend? Like, because he's my friend. He's not. He's
Yeah,
not
but he's not all there at the
Okay,
moment. I
alright.
would say like you're yelling at him, like trying to get his attention.
All right. 43 over 15. I'm gonna push it.
Yep, absolutely. Tell me how you do it differently.
Stupidly get in his face. Be
Okay.
like, which locker?
All right. Okay. Yeah, I know what's going to happen here if you fail.
Yeah, so do I. Oh no. Oh no.
85. Yeah, that's not good. Over 15.
Is that
So it's not a
85 or
fumble.
87?
5.
Oh yeah, it's 5. Yeah, Seven's further
weird.
around.
Yeah.
As you get into the security room and you see this wall of lockers, you just hear from the hallway.
Oh.
Let's have a look here.
I didn't fumble.
Thought I was going to be the one that
But
died this
you
episode.
failed a pushed roll,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I did. Yeah,
So
okay.
1d10 points of damage as his
Okay.
revolver
Alright.
involuntary discharge.
Yep, sure. 7
7 points
out
of
of
damage.
13.
Out of 13. You take
Yeah.
a major wound.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Good thing
I'm
you're in
down to
hospital.
6. Okay, major wound.
I'm going to need you to make a con roll. See if you stay conscious.
Oh, this is the part we forgot with me. Huh?
It is, yes.
17.
Yeah, very good.
17 under
17.
65, so that's a hard.
Hard success. Okay, so you do not go unconscious, but you
That's
feel...
actually 15. Does that make a difference? No.
It doesn't make a difference. You feel the hot lead burst through your abdomen and out your back as his revolver goes off. Blam! You just hear that
Yeah.
shot go off.
Now, I used to be a cop, so would I be familiar with the difference between a bullet firing and hitting, say, a wall, and a bullet firing and hitting flesh?
Ooh, give me a lesson.
Did it get muffled in? Where did I get shot, Sven?
Like, presumably,
Right through the
it's gone
abdomen.
through and through, so it might be even harder to tell. 'Cause if it's gone through and then hit the wall, I'm still going to hit a
So is it
ting
through
or
my
something.
shoulder?
I'd say it's through the abdomen.
Abdomen?
Yeah.
No.
He's going to raise his gun. You stepped in front of him and, like, he just
Yeah, all right.
reacted and boom, pull the trigger.
98.
98? You've got no idea.
Okay.
I don't think I can even hear the PA system at the moment.
Okay, so I'm just like, ugh, locker.
All right. At this point is when I'm going to need everybody's dex score, and we'll go into initiative.
Oh shit! It's a 70.
We should have just kept running.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So I'm going to say...
You don't have to roll it. You just tell him your
Oh,
score.
okay, good. Oh, it's 94 or whatever. Okay, 45.
Your dex is only 45.
Yes.
So you got higher?
Yeah, that's 70.
All right.
Wow.
So Max got a 70. Jacob got a, what was it? 40,
45.
45. And let's have a look at my horrible, horrible monster. All right. Okay.
Love how he doesn't tell us.
No.
We'll figure it out in the first round,
Yeah,
but
I'm trying to read his.
Kieran, because he had his gun already drawn, has 105 on his dex.
Go, Kieran.
You're standing in front of him. He doesn't even like register that you're there. He puts the gun over your shoulder and tries to fire 3 rounds.
you're
They are going to be with penalty die, I believe. Let me just have a quick look here. I'm going to say it's... What range would I say that's in? All right, I'm just going to say the first one's going to be without a penalty die because I don't want to look up the rules here. And then the second one will be with a penalty die, and the third one
the
is
range on
gonna
a
be...
revolver is 15 yards.
Sorry?
Range on a revolver is 15 yards.
Range on a revolver is 15 yards. It's around about 15 meters. It should be enough for him to be in his first range increment. So we're going to just... The first one will be a flat roll. Okay, let's find out, does he hit the thing?
He hit me.
He did hit you, but you were point blank range. So that is going to be a miss on the first one. Penalty die on the second one. Oh, that's going to be a hit. That's going to be a juicy hit. What is his skill with the revolver? It's going to be a 20.
Watch the bullets phase straight through this thing.
That is a hard
Shut up,
success.
DM.
That's a hard success on that one. And on the third one...
Yeah, I'm used to you doing this shit to me. I'm not-
having penalty die. All right, that's just going to be a
It's usually me and Sven trying to outsmart whatever you're doing.
failure.
Being
So
menaces.
You need to pop back up for the last fight. We'll level Maurice up.
Oh, Maurice will be like a god.
Well,
At this point-
everyone will be level 20 by that.
Oh, that's so
Yeah. But this up ages away, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But at the
Good
very
hit.
least, like, come back and fight back. Have fun.
It'll be so good.
so blam, blam, blam. You hear the gunshot again. Fire 3 more times.
Right near my head.
Right near your head. Yeah.
How your eardrums doing?
I'm gonna get you to do listen rolls with a penalty die for a little while.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Thought you meant like do one now. I was like, why?
And he does actually hit the creature once
Oh wow. Okay.
out of those 3 shots.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It is now.
How much damage did he do? Can we know that?
I can tell you, he did 10 points of damage
Wow.
on that attack.
yeah, we have no
yeah.
idea how much a
He did
monstrosity
7
from
on
beyond
me by
has,
accident.
so-
And does it hit or does it not hit? We don't know, do we?
It hits, but it sounds strange. Like it's hitting something really hard, and you saw that like insect-like carapace.
Oh,
so
yep,
perhaps
yep.
it hasn't hit as hard as it would if it didn't hit as hard on it as it did on you,
Okay, that makes sense.
because you're a bit more
Went through my soft, fleshy
a bit
abdomen.
more fleshy.
I obviously handed my gun over to these guys, right?
Yeah.
I probably would have watched to see if I was with it enough, because I know I was wanting to come in, but I probably would have tried to see which locker they put my gun in.
I think they would have taken.
They would have
off
taken
you.
it from you and gone into the security room and put it away.
Yeah, fair
Because
enough.
you were
No
you were in a
windows in or
bad
anything
way.
like that. Like,
Sorry?
I would imagine a security office at the front of a hospital would have windows out to the corridor. Like maybe
It does.
through one of those.
It
but-
does, yeah.
Yeah.
Can
But,
I roll a luck roll to see which one I think might have it?
I'll allow you both to make a luck roll. Just a standard luck roll, and
Maybe
if
I've just noticed when I'm in there, like they
Yep.
tend to.
No, 52 over 20.
52,
21 under 60.
21 under 60. Maybe sometime during your shifts, you got to look at the security log. You know that it's like locker 13. That's
it's
like,
locker
you
13.
remember that now as like, in the stress of the moment, that comes back to you.
13. Max 13.
Okay, she calls that out. He calls that out, sorry.
Yeah.
What do you do?
It's my turn.
It
So
is.
straight for locker number 13 with the keys and try and open it up.
All right. No need for a roll here. That's just going to take your action. Okay, you're going to get up there, fumbling around with the keys, pop that locker open. There's your revolver sitting there.
Oh, sweet. Am I able to grab it and get it ready at this point, or is that?
You grab it.
Is
You've
it
got
still loaded? Or have they taken the bullets out?
They've taken the bullets out.
Okay, so I'll grab them. And obviously I'll need an action to reload or
You
something.
will, yes,
So like
yeah.
I'm ready to go next round, but that's I guess all I can do for now.
That is all you can do.
Can I move more at all? Like, can I maybe get back to the doorway so I can see what's going on? Or is there not enough time for that?
No, I'd say that's probably it. Like you're at the locker, you've got the bullets, you got the gun, and you're ready to reload it. That does bring us to the creature's
I
turn.
thought so. I was like, can't have a dex lower than 45.
Let's see who it's gonna murder.
Not
I'm
me.
gonna say 1, 2, 3. It's you. 4, 5, 6. It's gonna be Kieran. Let's roll a dice. 4.
What about the patient on the floor as well?
Not a threat.
Oh, I
Already
suppose. Yeah.
unconscious, right? I already took care of that for it, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh,
Been any help?
oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Oh, that's not good.
Is your firearm still?
Let's have a look
I
here.
don't have one.
Oh,
Okay, so give me
Jeez.
the gun that he drops, okay?
No, I'll have because we'll have one each then.
Yeah, but you can't use it.
Yeah, can I use a gun?
I mean, very badly.
can you use a gun? You can. Yeah, everyone can use a gun. It's just what your skill with the gun
20%.
is.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
No, I'll give it to you. You can have 2 guns.
Yeah, my handgun skill is 40.
Okay. All right.
I'll just go akimbo.
Although realistically, I think I'd keep one and I'd just do it. You know, if you're in that moment, you just point and shoot, wouldn't you?
I mean, you would, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Although he's already fired 4 times, so I think he's
got
only going to have 2 shots.
2 rounds left in it.
Yeah.
Um,
I think I'd do that. I think I'd be. I'll let this resolve.
Where are your hit points? Okay. All right.
Kieran's out of the deck.
6. Yes, he is out of the deck.
Can we see what he looks like?
There he is.
Oh, Kieran.
Kieran.
Look at his little
Not going to
mustache.
look like that for very long.
All right, not too bad. 6 points of damage. He does not take a major wound from that,
Wow.
surprisingly. So, but you just see like wham, it tears into him, and it goes to tear into him a second time.
Kieran's a beast.
Oh no, wait, sorry, that's not correct because I rolled a extreme success, which means it's maximum damage. He does die. He immediately dies. You see the same as Nurse Mary on the second floor. It just grabs him by the throat and squeezes, and his head just fucking gets sheared off by the claws on its fingers, which means the next attack is actually
sake.
coming to you. Would you like to either dodge or fight back?
Dodge.
You want to dodge?
Yeah.
Okay,
Dodge
roll.
gives me a higher chance.
Roll dodge for
That's
me.
correct, isn't it? I don't need to.
That's if it's a tie, it goes to you.
Yeah. All right. 37. So that is a. Can I spend luck?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to spend luck. 37. I don't want to get it down to 9. I'm going to spend 28 luck.
28 points
Yeah, so
of
that
luck.
puts me down to
Spending those luck
40,
points.
30.
I like it.
Hang on. 28, 30, 32. My maths brain's not working today.
Really propping up the luck economy here.
Yeah, I am.
That gives you what, an extreme success?
Yeah, that gives me extreme.
Good. Probably need it.
Yeah, just in case. Because I know when you do a dodge, if you meet it, you win. If you do a fight back, if you meet it, they still win.
Yeah, so effectively with an extreme success, you can't fail. In
No.
this case, like even if they get an extreme success, they can't get through your dodge.
And that's why I thought it was worth it.
Smart. Yeah.
Smart. Tell me how this looks. He just decapitates Kieran and his body slumps down to the ground, blood spurting out of the fresh wound.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to...
It misses you.
Yep, I'm going to roll out of the way because I'm sort of down low because I've been shot.
Mm-hmm.
Is the gun near me? Can I sort of grab that as I roll away, or would that be part of my action, which is next?
You can grab that as part of your action. It is your turn.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Yep. So I'm going to roll away. I am going to grab the gun.
Yep.
And will I be able to make it to where Max is?
Yes.
Yeah, and possibly shut the door.
Shut the door?
I don't know. I'm not metagaming.
like-
He wouldn't know. Are you out of the door?
No,
or are you...
I'm at the lockers still.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's
I'd
still
run in and
inside.
shut the door. It'll be like Last Stand Western shit.
God, I was going to try and get out the side, but okay.
Okay. Shutting the door behind you. No need to roll that. Do you want to lock the door as well, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Yep. You run in, slam the door behind you, lock the door.
What the hell? How are we getting out of here now?
Shoot it.
Okay.
Okay.
I've trapped us in the room.
You've,
I hadn't even thought of that.
You've locked the door? You've locked the door after
All right.
I didn't see it go through the door though, because I was like, look, I
you're
didn't
facing
see
the
it.
other way, yeah.
I'd been shot.
One thing
I
that
don't know
this
how I got through
does
that door.
is it buys you enough time to load your gun.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Sweet, yeah.
I will need probably another sanity roll from Jacob to see Kieran, a friend
Yeah,
and
it's fair.
co-worker, get decapitated.
Yeah.
It's fair. I just don't think that I'd have much. And I'm thinking running wouldn't really be a thing for me with a major wound.
Mm-hmm.
You need to put another note here.
Dead. That's a 52 under 68.
52 under 68. Witness a friend's violent death. 0 1d6. You're all right.
Okay.
You're not too bothered. Maybe it's the adrenaline of the situation.
Maybe I secretly didn't like him.
Maybe you didn't like him. You always hated his mustache. You always got yogurt in it, and he wouldn't realise. And it
God.
always really peeved
Yeah, I always
you.
liked Emily better. She was
now-
much better.
His decapitated head, mustache and all, lies upon the ground,
Hot.
and it's quiet. Even
Is
the
anyone else coming into the hallway?
even the PA system it's just fully quiet now. It stops for a second. It's quiet. Do you do anything?
Load the fucking gun.
All we hear is the sound of click, click, click as the barrel of the revolver gets twisted and another bullet put in.
Yeah. Now, while I'm looking in this locker, is it just my gun and bullets in there, or they've got other stuff in it as
Any
well?
bombs? Any
Like small
Molotov
bullets.
cocktails?
I've only got 5 rounds, man. I need more bullets.
Shotgun?
I can use one of those. Yeah, is there a shotgun?
It's a hospital.
No, there is
they
no
have a
shotgun.
full armory?
There's probably not going to be a shotgun in there. If this was
Cop
a
shop, maybe, but-
if this was a police locker, I'd say yeah, you could probably find some more weapons.
Can I ask? Can I roll a luck roll?
For what?
Sometimes in hospitals, I've worked in many hospitals, security rooms should have 2 exits.
Okay,
There should be one entering on one side and one on the other.
this is a 1920s hospital, but I'm
For this
willing to
reason,
allow a
I
luck roll.
just believe that because for these situations, sometimes you can't get through a door.
Mm-hmm.
That would be luck. I probably need a very, very, very lucky roll.
I'm going to
but-
say let's make it an extreme luck roll.
All right, and while you're doing that, I'm going to ask, hey, so like back in the 20s, in the security room of a hospital, would there have been 2 doors, like ways in and out? Nope.
Well, there is is now.
Did you roll an extreme?
I rolled a 47 over 32.
Okay, all right.
No.
So, no, just the one door. And
Manhole. I'm still injured. Are you naked at this point?
Basically, I mean, no, I've still got the rope.
I thought
all
you
you've
lost
got
it.
is there's like a counter at the front
Yeah.
that's got a tiny gap in it. Okay, about that big.
Yeah.
Very, very difficult to squeeze through. I'm going to say if your build is 0, maybe
No.
you could squeeze through it. Any
1.
bigger than that, you're not going to be able to get through that.
Okay.
Or I'd need like an extreme success
Yep.
on a roll.
Yep.
It's quiet. The PA stops. The lights are still flickering.
And the window is barred.
The windows are barred. And then,
Is they're barred, but would they be barred from the inside?
yeah,
Okay. I am a handy person.
okay.
I am good at mech repair, locksmithing, electric repair, drive auto. What else could be used? Operating heavy machinery. Like, would any of them be like screwdriving or something?
You tell me.
No, it's not my go anyway. We'll wait.
Okay, all right. After a long and tense moment, that smell starts to permeate through the room as this creature just passes through the door. You see that shimmering phase as it just steps through the door as if it were not there. I'm going to give both of you an opportunity to fire on this thing. If you want to fire on this thing, it is extremely, extremely important because you are now cornered in the security room. An extremely important role here.
Yeah, so I'm going to fire 3 times.
You're going to fire 3 times. All right, we'll start with your shots then, and then we'll find out what Jacob does.
Sweet. All right, so 38.
And this is
roll.
point blank range.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say the first shot is going to be with a bonus dice.
Hey, alrighty. So.
And then the second one will be a flat roll, and the third
Do you
one
do
will
bonus
be
10s or bonus
negative.
1s? Bonus 10s, right?
10s.
I got the wrong one. Hang on. I think it is. Yeah, looking good. 24. Thanks for the bonus dice. Under 40. That was almost a hard success.
Wow.
Yeah.
It does not try to
Can
dodge.
you use luck
Can you use luck? You can if you want to use luck. Yes.
to make it
Right now I've only got
extreme?
20
Max
left.
hit points.
It's an extreme.
What's your
8.
extreme?
What
This
did I
might be
get?
our last
24.
stand.
I can make that happen, and I'll have like 4 points of luck.
We're
left.
gonna die otherwise.
Yeah.
You want to change that to an extreme?
Yeah, I do.
Extreme success with a firearm means maximum damage,
Which is 10.
which is 10, plus another damage roll.
Here goes.
Very
That's
important.
another
roll.
8.
Another 8. So
That's
18.
18 points of damage, and I still have 2 shots left.
Kieran hit it too, didn't he?
He did, yes.
He hit it for 10 points.
And
Or was he hit for 10 points? No. He hit it for 10. I got 7 points damage.
all right, talk to me about your next roll.
The next roll. All right.
Is this with disadvantage? Because it's several shots in a...
This one is just a straight roll.
Straight roll. Yeah, cool. And I mean, I was thinking before, like if we'd had time to like get cover and prepare and aim, I was going to try and aim for soft spots, like its fleshy bits, not its armored bits. But I don't think I've got time to think about that.
Here's what I'm going to say is going to happen though, because it is point blank range and you are getting the bonus die. I'm going to say it's going to fight back.
Yep.
Okay.
Am I in? I'd be in between them too, wouldn't I?
Yes.
Oh dear.
I'm a meat shield.
Oh.
Okay. What did you roll?
2.
A 2. That is an
2.
extreme success.
You could use 2 points and put it 0.
Don't
much
need to.
luck do you need?
Don't need to. I have
Oh.
enough, but I don't need to do that.
Here's what I'm saying is going to happen, right? The creature comes phasing in through the door. You stare down the barrel of your revolver. Blam! You can see a chunk of its carapace come flying off. And as it detaches from the main trunk of the beast, you see it immediately phase through the physical light spectrum and just vanish. Like all the blood and shit that comes off of it just disappears. It doesn't splash up against the wall, it just disappears. It suddenly lunges towards you, pushing your body back up against the lockers, reaches towards you with a claw and almost pins you up against the lockers, its claws piercing through the doors of the lockers, and as its hand tightens around your head and throat, you can hear the scraping and the cutting of the steel lockers. You put your revolver up underneath the creature's lamprey-like face, pull the trigger, boom, its head explodes. And Jacob, you just watch as the body begins to crumple down to the ground. And as it does so, it shifts, phases, goes from red to blue to green to purple to violet, and just vanishes before it hits the ground. And the two of you are left panting in the darkness in the security room.
Oh, I'm so injured. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Okay. Neck, head still on.
How did you do that?
Luck.
As you're talking, like, you see red and blue flashing lights.
Oh no.
And you hear the screeching of tires out the front of the hospital. You look towards like the front lobby and the window. You can see a cop car pull up and like two cops get out. One of them's carrying a revolver. The other one like grabs a shotgun out, and they like got flashlights, and they start, you know, going into the hospital. They push through the doors and they start looking around with the flashlight. The lights are still like flickering a bit, and they're like looking around, and they see like a body on the ground. The two bodies, actually. One unconscious naked guy and the almost decapitated corpse, or fully decapitated corpse, of Kieran O'Hara. What do you do?
Would you know these cops possibly?
I mean, maybe I am a PI. But big city too, like.
Yeah.
Big city, I'd say an extreme luck roll. You might know one of them.
My luck currently is 4.
Oh,
So I need what, 1?
0.
Yeah, you need a 1. I'd say on a 1,
Nah, 26.
You'll be all right.
Can I make a luck roll to see, like, there might be like an employee index in the security room or something, so I could show that I work there.
I mean, you're also like completely janitor spec. Like,
Yeah.
I think
Dressed
Do
as
I
a
have
janitor,
ID
you've
on
got the
me?
keys.
Do
You probably
I-
have an ID
Yeah.
of some sort, I'd
Yeah.
imagine.
me, on the other hand, all my shit's upstairs. I'm in a bathrobe
Yeah.
holding a gun.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that because we're currently in the security room, it's locked. Are the lights still on?
The lights are on, and
I'm
they
very
stop
injured.
flickering now.
Okay.
All right. In my experience, are the coppers in this city like reasonable, or are they corrupt bastards?
Oh, they're pretty... They
Tough?
It's a luck of the draw. A lot of them are corrupt. This corruption is rampant in Boston at this during this time period. There's 1 or 2 good cops, but you know, even they have very limited pull within their districts and their precincts. So
I think that because we're injured,
I think what this really comes down to is this. Maybe a fast talk, maybe a persuade,
Yeah.
to see whether or not they pin this on you, because there's no evidence, and you have to tell me what you tell these cops. Or do you try and sneak away? Do you try and run?
I'm thinking talking. You're not in a state to run. They're at the door. There's nowhere to sneak. I'm thinking I'll try and talk to him because I've got the experience of being a copper previously, and I'm currently a PI, and I'm probably registered as a PI.
I'll give you a bonus die.
Right, and then I would also be thinking I would immediately like go out hands raised, like fucking
Yeah, and you're dressed in like a patient's
and
robe as
obviously
well.
wounded,
Maybe you
like,
put the gun
bandaged.
away.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I'm gonna leave the gun here in the office, or like 'cause I don't have anywhere to hide it, so I might just hand it off to you, or like chuck it back in the locker.
Yeah,
or
I think
something.
I'd disarm as
Yeah,
well.
and I think the story I would try and tell would be more, I wouldn't tell them shit about the monster because I remember now how that goes. I think all my memories from the past have come back now that this has happened.
Well, actually, you know what?
Yeah.
You go out there, you put your hands up. They actually they bring you out. They put you in the car. They take you back to the.
So
They look after your wound. You get your first aid and stuff like
I
that.
get 1 point,
Maybe
is
they keep you at the hospital. They take you back to the precinct, and maybe we now see another scene. It's like an interrogation room. There's a single table in the middle.
And ID and everything first.
Yeah, they give you all that stuff. You got your stuff. Well, they hold on to it. They put you in some clothes. You're not in that robe anymore. You're sitting in this dimly lit interrogation room. There's a single like shaded lamp over the top. There's a big window over there, a doorway. You're sitting at a table across from a detective. He's a big guy. He's cleanly shaven. He has like medium length hair that he keeps like slicked back, and he's sort of sitting casually on the chair, sort of leaning back. He's got like a notebook in his hand, and he's like, "Okay, Max, is it you don't mind if I call you Max?
Yeah, it's fine.
One more time, walk me through this. What the hell happened in that hospital?"
Look, I'm not entirely sure what drove the nutter to this point, but someone lost their shit and started rampaging through the hospital, killing people. They almost killed us.
Max, come on, man. I've read the file. I've known you walk the beat as well. You know as well as I do. You can't just decapitate a guy like that.
Yeah, I do. But if I told you what really happened, you wouldn't believe me. I've been through this before, mate.
And we'll black out there. And we'll come back up on Jacob in a hospital bed. Maybe there's a police officer standing outside the door as they wait to hear what Max's story is. A nurse. She's an older woman, bit heavy set, auburn hair, kindly eyes. She's carrying like a tray of food or something, and this young police officer reaches over, opens the door, lets her in, and we see the first vestiges of sunlight creeping their way through the window into this room in the hospital, this private room, and Jacob is in the bed. What's going through Jacob's head?
I think Jacob is wondering where Max is. He knows he's been taken. I'm wondering whether when the police came, we had a moment to create a story.
Let's flash back to that security room.
Cohesive.
Yeah, I think I would have been at this point, having remembered stuff, like very quickly trying to let you know that like I've tried to talk to police about this stuff before. I used to be one, and I basically got shunted out of the force because they didn't believe me. So I'm going to try and tell them it was some lunatic from the psych ward.
Yep. I would agree with that. Then.
Yeah, and that like they ran off when I started shooting back.
The nurse comes in. Jacob, dear, how are those wounds coming along? She puts down the tray on the side table next to you.
I'd like to say I've been worse, but I haven't. Did Mary? Did you see Mary?
I and I didn't see her. The police took her away. It's a horrible thing that happens. Some of the nurses are saying that one of the patients went mad, but I heard that voice over the PA system.
It was horrible. I didn't get a good look at the person. I was shot. From what everyone said, I should be okay, but it's all very hazy. God, Kieran, yeah. I'm sure the police, are they asking to talk to me?
The police are here just to make sure that nothing like this happens again. They assure me that you're not in any sort of trouble. What happened to the other patient, Max, was it? I'm not sure. They won't tell me what they did with him. I'm sure they brought him back to the police station for questioning.
Yeah, I hope they bring him back because he was still healing as well. I found it surprising that they took a patient.
It's a horrible thing that happened.
How
can that even occur here in the hospital? To think that a madman got in here when everything was locked up. I think we're going to need to get a couple of extra security guards.
I think so. We're going to have to hire someone new. Kieran's going to be hard to replace. Looks like he fought very, very well. But he didn't make it.
The sad thing is, we're all expendable. And bodies are easy to find in Boston.
Well, yeah, that was a pretty bad night.
She puts the food down. She checks your bandages. And then she, leans forward, so her mouth is right next to your ear. And she just whispers, "You've heard his voice now, and you can never unhear it. The dark man, the giver of secrets, has seen you too." And then she smiles, sits back upright, and then leaves the room.
I knew it.
And that's where we'll flash out and end this episode.
Fuck.
She's a cultist.
Of course. No. So does that mean that Max you don't know if he's open now?
Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the epilogue for Max for our haunting story arc. Make sure you join us. Just a quick little spoiler here for you people who are still here. We might be doing Blackwater Creek for our next story arc. So join us in the backwoods of Arkham.
I would just like to say, any dimensional shamblers out there, I got your number. You can try, but you know what happens.
Bitches.